Down the dog round, did you right job?
I bet there's none for Nat for you. Because he won't eat them. What is that?
Come on, mate. Fuck these off now. Have my own vlog.
What is up? It is qualifying day. We have practice starting pretty shortly. We are just loading up the truck to head to Hop Pit. The car is now sitting pretty and ready to go. We had some damage in the trailer, so that has to be fixed, and we have stickers here, but they haven't arrived until like literally 5 minutes ago, so we didn't have a chance to get it sorted. Very, very rough and not nice looking at all. We do have new taillights also, but we just don't want to fit them until competition, just to keep it fresh. Yesterday we came and set up, went through the car, spanner checked everything over since Sam's back in the engine, and to be fair, everything seems to be running a lot better. We've a lot more oil pressure and all that kind of stuff is running much smoother, so fingers crossed it is pretty good. Didn't do much filming yesterday, the boys were flat out and we were just busy sorting out other bits and pieces, so we'll try to get as much as we can from today. We have the onboard camera set up, we got a new roll cage mount, so hopefully that works a bit better, because the last time in Long Beach they weren't allowing us to use the one in the helmet for competition, and then the one that we put a magnet on the roof wasn't strong enough and it was just fall. So that's hopefully going to be better this time. We've also got a new Sabel suit. Just received it, just tried it on right now for the first time. Pretty good quality, looks quite nice, so happy with that now as well. But yeah, I must say this car looks great, really nice. So looking forward to get on track, get a couple of laps in. It's still quite wet now. The rain that came last night was insane, so we're gonna go head straight to the start line, see if we can get a lap. It's probably gonna be wet, maybe patchy, so we're gonna see how it goes. Just get a feel of the engine, see how everything is, because we do have a bit more of a torque band than we did before, let's say, with how we've got these pistons that we've in the car now, and we've got, like, we were able to move the cams a lot more, let's say. So yeah, we're gonna jump in, get on the track, and we'll bring you along for the ride, and hopefully it's a good one. Let's go.
Have my own vlog.
Oh, the vlog never started.
I never started.
No, he started it, but
He just didn't finish it.
Yeah.
You haven't done anything with it?
Forgot about it.
So Dara actually is a vlogger, but he's keeping all the footage secret, I'd say. But as you can tell by the mood, practice been pretty okay. So but yeah, we only got 2 laps in the first session, and we got a lead in the chase, and like only half a chase, because Dylan Hughes over-rotated in the horseshoe a small bit, and that kind of, we'd have to pack out of it basically. But it is what it is. Car is running, everything seems fairly happy, which is the main thing. That was what we were mostly concerned about. Qualifying is this evening. We have warm up now. We're going to be last to queue up, so we're going to just try to get 1, possibly 2 laps of the track. We've done a gear change, so hopefully we can just get the initiation right. Once I can get the initiation right, I reckon I'll be able to do the rest of the lap fairly okay once we do that. They have done a bit of a track layout change, a small little bit compared to briefing, so I want to look at that and make sure that we are on the correct page basically. But yeah, other than that, we're pretty good. We've went through the car and everything seems to be fine. Everything's working. Lloyd looked at the logs, everything's happy, and that's the main thing really. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We're going to try get the car in the queue because there's still a couple of cars down there in the Pro, so we're going to try to get up before the last. And but yeah, let's go, see how it is, and hopefully we continue this good luck. So that is warm up done and dusted, and to be honest, probably the most frustrating practice session I've ever had in my life. My driving isn't 100%, I'll happily admit that, but other cars hitting me just for the crack of it is fucking annoying me, to be honest. Derek Madison ploughed into me at the top of the hill. Connor Sully ploughed into the top of the hill. We've checked the Wally to see if I'm slowing in that area. I don't think I am any different than anyone else really, to be honest, because like it's a fair pull up the hill and you need to go square right at the top, so you need to adjust your speed for sure, and like I don't think my brakes are even good enough to severely stop me that fast. So yeah, it's just a bit annoying. I haven't made it around the keyhole once in the lead, because when I was on my last lead, the chase car stalled in the first corner, so that ruined that run also. The car is still working, everything's actually pretty good, to be honest. We have a slight bit of a clutch drag issue, which is like not ideal, but it's only when the clutch is hot, I think, and hopefully before qualifying it'll cool down, it should be okay. It's not actually affecting how the car is driving or anything, it's like working fine, but just when you go to leave the clutch out slowly, it kind of just does a bit of a weird jerk and then it's fine. So I might just re-bleed it just to get some fresh fluid to the release bearing and see how that is. But other than that, just a little bit pissed off. Like last year here, practice was super confident and now I just seem to have no confidence going into qualifying at all. So it is what it is, it's just annoying, but we're just checking everything over. We do have a bit of a weird like steering bind through the first corner. Obviously with the contacts, the front toe is gone like, I don't know, like 10 or 12 mil out of to where it needs to be. So we're just going to restring it, check the total toe, check the back also just to be sure that it's not after towing in massively, because we also got hit in the back. So yeah, just going to double check the full line basically. We've now checked the caster seems to be fine. So I think just a bit of bind up could be just the fact that we're running so much toe out now with everything else moving basically. But yeah, other than that, small oil leak, they're just fixing that now. I think it's just a fitting weeping, so just probably just needs to tighten. Obviously I have to put an engine in only like last week, and the first session of practice was this morning. It's not bad, that's the only issue. Fingers crossed. I wouldn't mind getting a lap in the daytime, like in the brightness, because at least I'll know exactly where I'm going. If my first qualifying lap is in the dark, I know for a fact I may as well just not go, because I can't really see in the dark. My eyesight's not fantastic, and I meant to get a yellow visor because it's meant to make it better for the lights. You'll guess I didn't get a yellow visor, so I just have a clear one. So yeah, just yeah, quite annoying, but it is what it is, so we'll see how it goes. Kevin Wells is looking at my car now, so I was telling him we just have an oil fitting weeping. So
what?
We just had an oil fitting weeping, like a small little drip, so I was fixing that.
Okay.
It's not leaking like the last time.
Hey, I saw you get out earlier and you seemed like you
I was fucking pissed off, man. I haven't got one full lap of the track. Like every lead run I've done, someone's either hit me or the chase car has failed to make the lap. Like I haven't drifted past the keyhole once.
You just gotta go to the front and be like, one.
Ah,
go by myself.
Fucking annoying, man. Jesus Christ, like, I don't know. I even asked Mats to double check the Wally system, because I got hit 3 times on like the decel up the hill, like smashed off the track like completely. So I don't know whether I'm slowing. Like I even asked him to check the Wally, because I feel like I'm doing everything what I need to do, but I'm like, I don't know, maybe just like hitting my car.
Getting bulldozed.
I don't know. Like if I'm slowing down too much, then like sweet, it's my fault. But like I feel like I'm doing it as I need to do it, you know. So I don't know.
They're probably assuming you're really fast and they're trying to run you over.
Maybe, yeah. But I don't know. Slow and steady needs to win the race, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying, but
So
we'll
it's
see.
okay though.
Yeah, no, it's still working.
Okay.
Like there's no major issue. So everything is happier. So,
Everything's better.
Yeah, no, it's much better. Except me. Now that the car is working, I'm fucking pissed off.
It'll balance out.
Hopefully, yeah. At this point, I like just qualify and just be done, you know. So we'll see how it is, but it'll be fine. But
Well, I'm glad it's okay.
you probably could have told from the last video, Kevin is like the race director of the whole like running of the drivers and the track. And obviously he's just like seeing that we're working on the car right before qualifying, so he's just double checking that we're okay and that the car is going to be safe. And yeah, it's kind of good that he does his job, because obviously some people could be like leaking a load of oil and they're like just going to go run a lap and then ruin the track for everyone. So just going to try relax and try get my head in the game. So it is just before our second run of qualifying. Like I mentioned before qualifying, I knew there was going to be a bit of an issue with the flicking, especially when it went dark. I couldn't really see anything. We done a pretty good first zone, but then I washed a little bit too wide and I missed the 2 inner zones after that, and they're weighed quite heavily, so it was a big mess up from my part. First run was a 71.6 or something, so I think we're sitting maybe 20th or 21st now, so pretty terrible, to be honest. Connor had a fairly sketchy first run too. He had a 70, but I think top of the leaderboard still, is like an 83 or an 84. So like the scores aren't that good. So like any bit of an improvement, we'll move up the order really, really fast. Basically, we went through the car. The clutch issue, I think it just has a little bit of a drag. So we just like blade fresh flew through, see if it's going to make a difference just for this run. And we probably pull the gearbox tonight and have it ready for the morning. But we don't have practice. No, we've nothing tomorrow. We've nothing at all tomorrow. So we can spend the whole day and strip everything apart. So that's good. We'll see how it is. We're gonna go for the second run now. To be honest, I don't really know what to do. Like, I honestly feel like that it's brighter up here than it is at the track, which is very annoying because we can't see anything properly. So as long as we can nail the 2 inside zones, and I've kind of went over the Wally system with Mats a bit, and we've came to the conclusion that going too far in is better than missing the zone completely. So I'm just going to try to be super tight in the inner zones just to make sure that we get some few extra points compared to my last run basically. So that's all we can do. I think we were the fastest car, like average speed and entry, so I'm not trying to go very fast. It's just, that's just kind of what's happening, and I don't like mean that by saying that like everyone's going slow, but it just is what it is. We don't have that much side bite in the car, so we have a lot of forward but not much side, and that's kind of where the issue is. But we'll give it a go, see what happens, and hopefully get a better run. So yeah, we'll see. So last night qualifying, we ended up P8, I think it was. So yeah, not the best results, not the worst results to be honest. The scores were really low last night, but yeah, it wasn't bad. So yeah, we did have a clutch issue last night. Somehow the pressure plate has moved on the flywheel and bent the bolts. We've got new bolts to go in, and we just have a rock cover gasket leak as well, so we just need to fix that, and then the car is kind of good to go for tomorrow. So we haven't really done a thing all day, to be honest. We've been, the lads took the gearbox out, took the rock cover off. We've room for food, and now we're just watching some pro specs. So yeah, it's not bad.
Dodge Ram did the right job.
You give me narc vibes for that. You gotta chill out with that.
I think I fucking adjustment for ice or not. To be honest, this car is super loud and I couldn't hear my car, and I don't know whether my car is running right or not for the whole run. I also forgot to put the USB stick to read the logs, so Lloyd can't take anything for us either, and we also have a wiring issue. One of the coil packs is pulled up, and when I pulled it up, I think I pulled out one of the wires, which is, probably won't get another lap practice. But yeah, and I don't think I made it better. The clutch is also not working again. We don't know why. It's back to the exact same as it was last night. It makes zero sense because it's all brand new. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Or top 32 during practice, but it was very loud and we had no microphone, so I don't know if that worked, so I'm not going to repeat what I said. But basically, for some reason we're having a clutch issue again, and I think right now that it might be that the clutch was overpressing, so we made a clutch stop. We still the same issue because I think it might have overpressed now. So I don't know if it's damaged the pressure plate or if it's after like the release bearing is not going back smoothly, but it's just something silly basically. But yeah, other than that, we had Ryan Little top 32. Pretty close battle, to be honest. I was not confident like at all. I honestly feel like I'm like not connected to the car or something. It's really strange. Like when I was chasing him, I just felt like I could see him, but I was almost forgetting to do my thing, if that makes sense. It was very odd. But we done enough to get the win. It was pretty even, to be honest. Like it could have been one more time just as quick. But just seeing that Connor beat RCP in the one more time of their battle, and that means that me and Connor battle each other. So I'm excited for that. Like, I think that Tennessee has a bit of an edge with me with how comfortable he is in the car, but he wasn't feeling it this morning also. So it'll either be a really, really good battle or a battle of mistakes between the both of us, and one of us just pushed too hard or something stupid. So we'll see. I'm not ready to stop driving it today, to be honest. I really want to get a good result. It's just going to be full send, see what happens. I need to try to figure out the gearing with the car because for some reason on Thursday we're using like a gearing that was the EVS drive forward back to third, and now I have to change the gearing that it's third back to second, but the third gear seems way longer even though the calculation is the exact same wheel speed. So it is what it is. We might go back to the other way just for the battle with Connor because like I said, we've got nothing to lose really other than just to try all we can and just try to keep them together. So yeah, we'll see how it is. I think Connor's a little bit stressed after the battle, to be honest. Rome kind of pushed him, to be honest, and I don't think he was expecting it to be as tough of a battle because they ran each other in practice and he had a bit more pace than, but we'll see. Yeah, other than that, the engine is still working in the car, which is good. The map, the remote tuning is not one for me, so we're going to have to try to get Lloyd out here to go through the car again fully because it's not working over the phone. We have top 16 soon. We have a good break now between top 32 top 16, so go try reset, figure out the car a bit more, and hopefully get my head in the game because this fella is going to be hard to beat. We are here on the track for top 16 parade in Atlanta between top 32 and top 16. We made some slight changes to the car again. We found some binding issues on the front wise fab which was affecting me through the first corner, so We've tried improving it. I don't know if it's going to make it that much better. We've also tried adding a little bit more grip because we know that Connor's going to be super fast. We were going to do a gearing change, but we said we'll just leave it because we know exactly what the car is going to do this time. So yeah, we're just kind of fingers crossed that the release bearing holds up and that we don't have a clutch issue, because it does feel a bit funky coming out here now, but we didn't really have enough time to do anything, and we're also confused as to what the issue actually is. So yeah, it is what it is. Lights are starting to come on. The sun is well and truly down. I don't know if it's going to be fully dark for our battle. It might not be fully dark, so in my opinion I hope it's not dark, because I don't want, cheers man, thank you very much. So I really hope it's not dark, because when it's dark you can't see, like with the smoke and stuff, so just a disaster. But hopefully it's in the daytime and we can put on a good show and show everyone what we're made of. Obviously it's disappointing that it's very disappointing that it's top 16 and not a final, but it is what it is. We're going to put on a show and just try to be as entertaining as possible for everyone that's here. So it's a cool place. It's not better to be here for top 16 parade than being knocked out top 22, that's for sure. And the crowd here is massive. It's very, very cool. So looking forward to it. And yeah, ready to push hard, put on a show with Connor and just have a bit of crack basically. So we've been knocked out by Connor. Quite a close battle. It is what it is. I felt like I'd done a pretty good job for what I was dealing with. I'm really confused as to how we had such a strong car in Long Beach when the engine was falling out of it. Now that the engine is working, it's not working with us basically. So I don't know, back to the drawing board I guess. We need to try figure out how to put a rear sway bar on the car, because it just keeps lifting the front wheel. We tried raising the back of the car, we tried making the compression harder, rebound harder, and that just took all of our grip out of the car basically. We did fix one issue with the steering. It didn't bind up as much that time, but it's still not right. Like, it's so weird. Like, the car on initial initiation, like, the car will snap really hard, but going from lock to lock the car is like crazy slow, and like the setup that's on the car should be the fastest transitioning car on the grid, which is, I don't know, annoying me also. So I don't know, I was feeling fairly confident coming into this event, so I'm pretty pissed off that we didn't get any bit of a result, and that's 2 weekends in a row with no result. And I'm also not looking forward to Spain at all next weekend. So in Spain I'm not looking forward to driving in Drift Masters again, because I'm still really pissed off, and this weekend with this bad result, it's after annoying me even more. So just want to try to get next weekend out of the way and just move on with this season and try get back to the drawing board and try to see if we can make this thing a bit better for Orlando. Building a car in 2 weeks and then not having seat time between events, we're obviously on the back foot compared to everyone else here. So yeah, a bit frustrating, but we tried and that's kind of all we can do. So it is what it is. But yeah, that is all she wrote. Hopefully Connor goes on to get a good result. He's in a pretty good position now to try continue this lead in the championship and make it really strong for himself, because Asbo's gone, I'm gone. Fair play to him. Hopefully he pulls it off, but it's just frustrating from my end. But yeah, that's kind of it for this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you to the boys. Worked hard all weekend, made it happen. Jack, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. So Yeah, no, it's obviously annoying. Like, these people come here to help me and then I don't give them a result. I feel like a fucking dickhead. So it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully the drawing board does some drawing for us because I have no mood to figure it out. We can only get better from a top 16 finish, in my opinion. So if we go out in top 22 next time, I'll be fairly raging. But yeah, it is what it is. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. And yeah, goodbye.
Who is it?
Oh, jeez. Can't say that in camera.
It's Lloyd.
That's the shock.
Nice knowing you.
Good bang, I think that.